Okay, you guys know that I have been the sole spokesperson for Crimson Desert. Crimson Desert developer interview. This was shown off yesterday in Newgame Showcase. And I didn't get a chance to see it, but I've seen a lot of things about Crimson Desert, so let's hear it out. I am really looking forward to this game. It's made by one of my favorite developers, Pearl Abyss.
Based on the trailers and based on a bunch of things that I've seen about this game, you can clearly slay dragons. Is that true?
Clearly.
There are dragons in the game, and you do fight them. We haven't revealed just yet whether or not you can actually slay them, but you can fight them, you can fly them.
Can you lay them?
I'm sorry to the Lua fans, but at this point, we're not confirming whether or not there's dragon relations.
Could you speak a little bit to
dragon
how big
relations? What?
We've been seeing some news out there with some specific numbers floating around about how big.
Look how beautiful the game is, chat.
The map is. I don't think numbers really do it justice because how big is that in terms of scope and scale? But what we can say is the world's at least twice as big as the open world and playable area of Skyrim. It's
okay, that's pretty big.
Larger than the map of a Red Dead Redemption 2. Open world games are about doing things, having activities, having distractions. So
not only is it like bigger in terms of like horizontal, but the game also has like floating islands. So the game is also vertical. You know what I mean? Like Zelda, I guess, and Breath of the Wild.
To create a world that's not only massive, but is also incredibly interactive. Obviously, you and your community, Lua, care a lot about romance systems.
Yeah.
This is not that type of game in terms
there will be no
of,
romancing
RPG
in this game,
and,
chat.
Decision making. What it is,
no
though,
waifus.
is you choose the type of character that you want to play as in terms of your progression within the systems in the game. And then through basically headcanon, you're having this very different experience than other players because of the scope and scale of the game. You'll be distracted by something, you'll go on this quest line, you'll have an experience that'll be radically different than someone else, even though they're playing the same game.
Look at that
the guiding
boss
principle
fight.
for the game is around empowering the player and not forcing them into specific choices. There's a lot of time between now and launch.
Will there be boobies? No boobies.
In March, for us to be able to elaborate on those systems, show people if they have,
dude, I
say,
can't
I
wait
have
for
an
this
hour
game
to jump in and play this game after work, what is my experience going to look like? So we've done a little bit of showing when you're not in combat, how you're taking advantage of interacting the world, harvesting resource, gathering them for a whole crafting system that we have in the game for equipment as well as
you can get your house apparently.
There is a house. The world is made to be interacted with, and that's also how you learn about the world. So by talking to NPCs, by picking up chickens, then you've learned and your codex will have been updated about the chicken.
What about things that go beyond like fighting? Is there like puzzles? Is there like different types of quests?
That's a great question. One of the things that we
look, chat, this is so pretty. This is one of the islands.
Showcased. We had a team over to Korea to do a deep dive kind of behind the scenes last September. They came out and we showed them a glimpse of a bunch of different systems. One of the systems that we showed them was in what we call the aerial abyss. It's those sky islands that you see there. That's a very important pivotal part in the story and quest and mysteries.
I hate to not be a hater, but I'm actually looking forward to this. Yes,
they all have a different vibe, if you will, and then treasures and rewards for completing them.
When can people get the game? Where can they get it? What does that look like for you guys?
The game comes out on March 19th across basically every platform. It'll be available on consoles, on PS5, as well as Xbox Series X and S, PC, as well as natively on Mac.
Dude, I can't wait for this game to come out. This is going to be so fun. So, you're not planning to leave without hitting the comment, like, and subscribe? I know you're not. So how about you hit that comment, like, and subscribe?